नाम कृतधियां हृदयेषु बुद्धि श्रद्धां सतां कुलजनप्रभवस्य लज्जां तां त्वां नतास्म परिपालय देवि विश्वं देवी प्रपन्नातिहरे प्रसीद प्रसीद मातर्जगतोऽखिलस्य प्रसीद विश्वेश्वरि पाहि विश्वं त्वमीश्वरी देवी चराचरस्य प्रथमे शैलपुत्री च द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कौष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकं पञ्चमं स्कन्धमाते च षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रीति महागौरीति चाष्टमं नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तिता उक्तन्येतानि नामानि ब्रह्मणेव महात्मनः।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां करुणा सागरी मां जगदोधारिणी मां करुणा सागरी मां जगदोधारिणी मां देवी जय 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 मां देवी जय 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 मां दुर्गे देवी दुर्गे दुर्गे जय जय मां दुर्गे देवी दुर्गे दुर्गे जय जय मां काली कपालिनी जगदोधारिणी मां काली कपालिनी मां जगदोधारिणी मां जय जय मां या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः ॐ शान्ति Shanti. Welcome to this sacred and such a blessed opportunity to offer satsang during these days of Navratri here at the feet of our Mother Goddess. We begin with a few moments of meditation. Allow your eyes to close. And as the eyes close, all of the focus and the attention on the world that we behold with our two eyes, that also closes. Draw the awareness inward. Allow the awareness to merge with the breath as it flows in and flows out. Don't judge it. Don't try to change it. Just allow the awareness to become one with the breath. Draw that awareness of the breath to the Swadhisthana chakra. We spoke about that energy center a few days ago, on the second day of Navratri. That energy center just below the belly button, about 2 inches below the navel. The chakra at the core of the self. Swa is self. Stan is place. So Swadhisthana is the energy center. at the core of the self. Draw the awareness of the breath to the Swadhisthana chakra. Feel it expanding as you inhale. Opening. Blossoming. On the next inhalation, as you inhale from that Swadhisthana chakra, but allow the breath to rise. It rises beginning in the Swadhisthana chakra. It rises up through the Manipur chakra, up through our rib cage, our lungs, through the Anahat chakra, the heart chakra, up through the throat, the Vishuddha chakra, and keep allowing it to rise until it reaches the Agya chakra, the third eye center, just between the eyebrows. And then exhale and allow the breath to release as the awareness descends back down into the Swadhisthana chakra. For the next few minutes, take your breath at your own pace, but on each inhalation, allow that breath to rise up to the third eye center, to the Agya chakra, that center of divine sight. Carry the breath higher and higher on each inhalation. Rising higher and higher on each inhalation, as the consciousness rises with the breath, up to the third eye. Feel that Agya chakra. Feel it being activated by the breath, by the attention and intention. Don't force it. Don't strain yourself. But gently on the inhalations, allow that breath to rise. Allow the power of sight, that Shakti, that energy of sight, to touch and awaken and activate that Ajna chakra, that third eye center. Gently, as the petals of the flower open to the morning sun, feel the eye opening. Slowly bring the palms of the hands together at chest level. Bring them together in Namaste and bow the head to the presence of the Divine Mother within the self. The presence of that Mother Goddess within the self. Doesn't matter if you're living in a woman's body or a man's body. That presence of the Mother Goddess exists in all of us. Bow your head to the presence of the Mother Goddess within. And gently rub the palms of the hands against each other. And press the palms of your hands into those closed eyes. Lower the hands and open the eyes. Today, on this sacred day, we have the special blessing of sitting here at the feet of the Divine Mother. And this is the day. This is the day of Navratri, dedicated to the Divine Mother in the form of Maa Katyayani. She's said to be one of the most powerful forms of Durga. It's said that when the sage Katyayani prayed for Maa Parvati to incarnate as his daughter, Maa Durga agreed and came in the form of Katyayani as his daughter. And during her sacred and divine incarnation, she's the one, it's said also in her incarnation, in her creation, that when Mahishasura, the demon, the great demon, was unable to be vanquished, unable to be conquered, that Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva came together, and with their powers together, with the rays, the energy power that emanated from them, they created the goddess Maa Katyayani. So she is the one who is that powerful force, that powerful goddess energy, who vanquished, conquered this great asura, this great demon. And on this day, as we bow to her, as we pray, as we worship her, as we celebrate her, we experience and worship and celebrate that power to vanquish, to conquer the demons. Because this is the power of the Mother Goddess, right? Think about in nature. What is the most fearsome, the most powerful, the scariest creature of the forest? If you're out hiking, camping, what do you really want to be careful of? The mama bear. Now, in general, bears are not very dangerous. But when that mama bear thinks that you have done something or you are doing something that's threatening her child, that she thinks in some way her offspring is under threat, beware the mama bear. Should you even accidentally find yourself walking onto a path in between a mother and her cubs, gotta be careful. That power of the mother in the protection of her children. But of course, with a mother bear, she's only worried about her 1 or 2 or 3 baby bear cubs. When it's the mother goddess, her creation, her children, her offspring are all of us. And so when the demons, asuras, are there wreaking havoc upon the creation. It's the Mother Goddess in that fierce form who vanquishes them, who conquers them, who frees the world, her creation, her children, her babies, from this power, from that evil demonic power. And it's such a beautiful remembrance. It's a beautiful promise, because there's so much today. There's so much that is threatening our creation. So many powers, so many forces of darkness, of greed. In the Hindu tradition, we don't think about evil as a quality of the core of a being. It's not this person is good, this person is evil. We think about darkness as in ignorance. And so when we are under the force of ignorance, that darkness of ignorance, that's when we engage in evil acts. If you think about, for example, the demon Ravan, who we will talk about a lot more on the Shada in a few days. But if you think about him for a moment, he was a great Vedic scholar. He was brilliant. So it wasn't about a core of a being as evil. It was about the darkness of ignorance, of ego, of lust, of greed, that took all of that and turned it demonic. And so when we think about the Asura, Mahishasura, who Maa Katyayani vanquished and conquered, who she was created to conquer. These are the demons that are wreaking havoc in our own lives. And today, during Navratri, we've been speaking not only about a different form of the Mother Goddess every day, but also a different form of ego every day, of something that we need to be free of. And the form that we speak about today is the form of Munda. Now, Munda means the head, the literal head, all of that which exists above my neck, all of that which takes place in the chemical and electric patterns in my brain, the thoughts, the constant thoughts, the fluctuation, the vacillation of my thoughts, leading me astray, leading me off my track. Thoughts of temptation, thoughts of darkness, thoughts of greed, all of that constant fluctuation. So today, as we worship and celebrate the Divine Mother in her form of Katyayani, we pray to her to free us as she freed the creation of Mahishasura, to free us of that ego, that darkness of the mind, of Munda. And it comes together beautifully because her chakra, as each of the sacred forms of the Mother Goddess has an energy center, a chakra. Maa Katyayani's energy center is the Ajna chakra, this third eye center. And Pujya Swamiji explains it so beautifully. He says, all of the problems that we face in the world, we face because of these two eyes. I see something and it makes me angry. I see something and it makes me lustful or jealous. I see something I wanted, I covet it. So these two eyes, while certainly not problematic in and of themselves, they're also the eyes that allow us to see a sunset, that allow us to see the beautiful face of a baby, that allow us to behold Ma's divine form. But when these two eyes intersect in this mind, in the Munda, the head, with the thoughts that are rooted in separation, because literally the way these two eyes see, literally the way that I can see the people in front of me, has to do with just different angles. The eyes see angles. They see light. They see movement. It's how they function, the rods and the cones of the eyes that take in the sensory information. It's all about movement. It's all about light. It's all about angles that gives us depth of field. Meaning, it's all about separation. I'm seeing something outside of myself. Something that has a shape, a light, a movement. Something at an angle. Something with a depth. Meaning, something separate from myself. This third eye, the divine eye, the Ajna chakra, is the eye that sees divinity. It's the eye that sees truth. This energy center is also known as the energy center of the power of discrimination. Not discrimination in a negative sense, not bhed-bhav, not the sense of, oh, you're fat, you're thin, you're pretty, you're ugly, not that. But discrimination between truth and falsehood. The discrimination that enables us to see, what I see with these two eyes is illusion. All the shapes, all the forms, all the light, all the angles, all the movement. It's illusion, meaning it seems separate from me. But the truth is, it's one with me. And this third eye is the eye that enables us to see the divine. That's why we put tilak on. We put tilak there to remind us, oh God, open my third eye. Allow me today, instead of moving through the world with just these two eyes that covet, that feel angry, that feel lustful, that feel greedy, that see in separation. Allow me to see the world with this third eye, to see the divine in all I behold. And that's the power that Maa Katyayani gives us, is to open this third eye that's also known as in yogic practices we speak about it also, or physical anatomical practices we speak about it as the pineal gland. And it's said that the pineal gland actually is calcified when we don't use it, that it begins to calcify in childhood. And that sadly, when we don't utilize the gland, it becomes calcified. And when the pineal gland calcifies, that we lose the ability to see the third eye, to see through the third eye. So it's this beautiful coming together of an energy body, a subtle body, a physical body, coming together of sciences, of chakras, of energy, and science of anatomy, science of practices, literally through what we eat, what we drink, to keep the pineal gland from calcifying, and sciences of how we meditate, how we chant, how we pray, to keep the third eye open. So on this very sacred day, we chant the mantra, Om Devi Katyayani Namah. 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 And allow your meditation to be focused on this third eye center. Allow it to open. Allow it to activate. And as you move through the world, even using these two eyes, of course, we need them to navigate the pathways and the doors, staircases, rooms, furniture of our lives. Remember, it's this third eye, it's my Ajna chakra that actually enables me to see. So we pray to her, and of course we pray to the Shiv of the Shiv Shakti, the one of the third eye, as we worship Bhagwan Shiva, the Adi Yogi. He is the one of the third eye, the three-eyed divinity. So whether we focus through the form of Adi Yogi, whether we focus through the form of the Divine Mother Goddess, whether we focus through the form of just the third eye as an energy center, the Ajna chakra, through anatomically sending the energy to decalcify the pineal gland, however we do it, let us use this special and sacred, powerful time to vanquish, to conquer that asura, that demon of ignorance, of darkness, of separation, and allow us to really become one with that presence of Shiv Shakti. Not two, but one. Have a sacred, awakened, divine, holy, blessed evening, morning or day, wherever you are. And sending you so much love from the feet of our divine Maa Lakshmiji on the banks of Mother Ganga.
Vargo